Nnamdi Kanu is Trīçkīsh. Don't transfer him. He might escape again. Joe Ibokwe tell TSS. Joe Ibokwe has reacted after the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, begged the federal government to transfer him from DSS custody to Kuje prison. The outspoken APC supporter mocked the Biafran leader for crying out over his ordeal in DSS custody a few days after his arrest. Joe Ibokwe made it known that Nnamdi Kanu is tricky. That is how he did an escape in 2017. So he's coming up with another Trīçkīsh plan again. He, however, expressed that this is just the beginning of many things to unfold for the acclaimed leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. Here is what he said in addition. After Joe Ibokwe made this comment, many social media users reacted to what he said. Media users, according to them, the majority argued that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is indeed a fragile individual. They called on the federal government not to allow him to be transferred from DSS custody to Kuje prison. They chid him for trying to destabilize Nigeria. There are a few others who think differently. This category of people argued that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu deserves everything coming at him now. They called on the federal government to ensure that he faces the law. Those speaking against Nnamdi Kanu are very much ignorant. They are ignorant people. They are the ones that I believe that doesn't know what Nnamdi Kanu actually gone through even before now. You see, Nnamdi Kanu is raising this alarm not because he cannot face a trial, but because he is trying to be careful by not taking all the things that they are giving him at custody: food, water, shelter, and all of that. Even the shelter they are giving him, it's not a conducive one. How can you be placing someone on a ties and you're putting on an AC? Is that not a punishment? Okay, food and water, you and I know, is one of the very basic and important thing that one cannot do away with, that one cannot do without. You and I know that. But in this case, Nnamdi Kanu has totally rejected all completely, which is ideal. Yes, because you cannot predict the federal government. If you check most of our prominent leaders today, many of them that have died, many of them died in prison through what? Through poison. You understand? And Nnamdi Kanu cannot be exempted. He can't be exempted because he's a very big is a big threat to the federal government, a big threat to them. So they will not even give it a second thought. They will just initiate it immediately, instantly. You understand? Okay, now let me just spice you a little. Do you know that Nnamdi Kanu would have died for a very long time if he has not been applying precaution in all that has been happening to him in DSS custody? If he has not been applying precaution in what he eats, what he drinks, and what he says? I think Nnamdi Kanu has been eating anything taking anything from them like food and water. I'm telling you, Nnamdi Kanu would have far gone. So that is why it is even better that he hasn't taken anything. It is God that has been preserving Nnamdi Kanu. I am telling us, it is God. But many of us don't know. God has been preserving him. If not for God, he would have been, he would have gone for a very long time. He would have died. But he has been living. He has been alive since, just because of the mercy of God, just because of the grace of God. It is the grace of God that has been keeping him, that has been, helping him, and nothing more. So what are we saying? So the only thing that I will say here is that the Nnamdi Kanu's quest should be heard. Should be heard, because him alone knows what he wants, what he has been requesting for. He requested for it not with pride. Since he has been in the custody, he has been humble in his demands. He has not been challenging. Do you understand? He has not been troublesome. Despite what they have been doing to him, he has been very, very straight. So what are we saying? What are we saying? Okay, grant him the permission to go for a medical, to get access to his to his doctor. They refused. In that part, I am not surprised, because I know what the federal government actually wanted. I know what they actually wanted. They wanted him to die. They wanted him to die. That is it. That's why they have been cunningly denying him of the access to see a medical practitioner. You understand? So, my dear viewers, all these things are what we really need to look at, and I want to use this to reach out to the Biafrans to please come into this issue. Okay, don't forget to get as other Biafrans connected, so that the protest for this can come up with immediate effects, so that Nnamdi Kanu can get the treatment that he actually deserves and actually wants. So please don't forget to leave those comments of yours below the comment box. Click on the subscription buttons as well as the bell buttons to receive more updates. Thank you.